Hey guys, and welcome back again to my channel. Today will be a very special day as I am finishing the job I haven't had the time to. So today we're gonna upgrade Raiden Shogun to level 80. Previously I upgraded her on 2.4 update just to do a single event where I couldn't score enough just to get the Primo Gems. And now we will properly upgrade her and send her up to level 80. I've got the correct artifacts for her, though we might have to upgrade the weapon. Back then I don't have enough ascension materials for the weapon, and now is the time that we will be finally properly upgrading her. It's gonna take a long time, and I don't usually upgrade weapons up to level 80 or 90, so I'm probably gonna stop at around 60. And unlike character ascension materials, they will refund you if there's too much material. So I don't think we're gonna have much problems with that. We already have enough materials also, but I really don't know much to say after this. And we will also be upgrading Kokomi shortly after this. I farmed enough artifacts, so there's no problem with that, except one timestamp artifact for Raiden. I think that all the substats are pure trash. We'll get into that later after we get a better one, hopefully. So I guess that's all I have to say, and enjoy the upgrading. Oh, okay. After this, we're gonna do a showcase defeating 3 weekly bosses. The trio from... Actually, it's Ajdaha, La Signora, and Child. Alright, that looks neat. And now we have a much higher energy recharge for her, which is much more appropriate. And we just need to upgrade the other characters. Okay, that's it for upgrading her. I don't usually upgrade until 90, and you can still see that I still lack sufficient crit damage. And I try my best to get it, but it's still not my luck yet. Okay, so here's the funny thing. I don't think you guys would get the electro damage bonus if you don't equip her. So if you just showcase her, make sure to equip her in the party, or else the electro damage bonus just wouldn't show up. I really don't know why is that the case, but it's just weird. Like, maybe because they don't want the buff at the skill or something. I really have no idea, to be honest. But here it is, level 80, and we'll get to the next character. Now about Kokomi, I use her without upgrading her, and it works very well in the energy recharge domain. It works pretty much the same as any other healer, and the fact that she's Hydro means that you can freeze with Ayaka, which is a very good plus point. You don't even need to upgrade her to use her properly, and she heals pretty much well with full artifacts. So I don't think that upgrading is very necessary unless you wanted to beat a high-end enemy such as Ajdaha and maybe Signora or someone like that, I think Kokomi is a must-have character if your team is the kind of team that can easily pass out. Let's say it in soft array. But on my experience, it's a very flexible one, especially with my Aka that very much prefers freezing. Freezing is, I think, the best method of defeating enemies. Like, they're not gonna move, so it's your job done. Especially knowing that her burst, Ayaka's burst is an automation, meaning that as long as the enemies are freezed, her burst wouldn't move. And as such, the damage was dealt at a maximum possible outcome. You couldn't get a better character than that relies heavily on a single reaction. I mean, it's good to rely on a single reaction, but well, that's my style of freezing enemies. And you can sprint across the sea, so that's a plus also. I don't really care about the fact that she's only a freeze team. As long as it works, and it does. Now let's ascend her and get the special voiceover.
Brute force is not my modus operandi. But becoming stronger isn't a bad thing.
And I really hate the fact that they doesn't even convert the excess amount of EXP that was wasted when you use a much bigger one. Like, in weapon they do it, but why don't do it here? It's really annoying. Like, I have to upgrade. I mean, I'm a conservative person. Like, I love to save stuff as best as I could. So that is really annoying for me.
We'll make a formidable force in our next fight. The moon shines bright over the depths of the seas as the tides come and go. It seems that as I go from strength to strength, so does my state of mind flow.
Okay, I finished upgrading her, and now let's claim all the fates. And as for now, Kokomi has the highest HP compared to everyone. 34,000.
Must be given to the will of
Okay,
every
that's not a
creature.
small number. I've never
Each
gotten
fish
that
in the
much
ocean
HP
swims in its
before.
own direction.
And since we got around 4 fates, it's time to wish. After all this level upgrade status thingy in front of Kokomi's head. Okay, perfect timing for the song. I love this song. It sounds good. I really don't have any 4-star that I particularly wish for, but I think the one that's gonna be useful is Xingqiu. I mean, I already got him, but he is in the 5th constellation, and I think a 6th constellation would be a big improvement. So I really hope I got him, even though it's just 4. And my battle pass is up to level 50, so there's no more fates that I get from the battle pass. So I really hope I really got a purple, I mean Xingqiu, I thought it is. And it's not. Whatever, I don't really care. Let's get... I'm gonna do a showdown after this, and I really hope it works. And we're gonna check how much Kokomi heals also on that showcase shortly after this. Though I tried wishing for Xiao, and you're gonna see the video later on. Okay, I just forgot, I gotta claim my rewards from the new web event. I think it's something to do with the slimes. It's a fun one, and I don't think it's much addicting, and it's an easy one also. Welcome back game everyone. Today we will be fighting the hardest weekly boss in this game. This weekly boss will be the hardest, especially if you do not use a character that possesses a shield. And I haven't fought with the new weekly boss Raiden yet, so I can't really compare between those two, but I think this could be the hardest in the game. Especially the continuous damage that you get after you're infected with one of those attacks. It is not the thing that you want. First of all, it's gonna be pretty much easy, just spam bursts, attacks and stuff like that. I don't really think you'd have much problem with that, but until you get much later on, where he actually absorbs any element, then you will start to see why it's hard.
Take flight. Kami-santo art. Sumetsu. Let's move out. Hold the line.
Okay, we just upgraded Raiden Shogun, so let's test her burst. First, let's just apply any other burst, so, you know, to make her burst stronger. That's how it works.
Allow me.
And also apply Kokomi.
Illusion
That will
shattered.
heal.
Inazuma shines
And that's the
eternally.
first damage, 20,000. I don't know if it's a good number or not, but yeah, I think it was quite worth it. I don't think it's terrible either.
Hold the line.
Pretty much defeat someone with it.
Today, you witness your
And welcome to the hardest part of this weekly boss fight, when he is infused with any element at all.
Whirling snow.
escape. At the frying pan, allow me.
Okay, so Kokomi heals around 2,300. I don't know if I saw that number correctly, but I think I've seen someone's Kokomi got around with 4,000. That's crazy. Maybe I can upgrade her weapon to get a larger number, but I don't think it's very necessary, especially this kind of bosses are particularly rare, so you can get away even with level 13 Kokomi. We've seen previous events, I did it with my level 13 Kokomi and I see no problems. So I don't think upgrading much is necessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Illusion shattered.
Experience an eon of suffering.
Boba, get them. Take flight. I will not stand for this. Pardon my indiscretion.
Oh great, just killed my main DPS. Now my damage is gonna be terrible for the rest of the fight.
There is no escape.
I really don't expect their damage to be that high or to drain my HP really that quickly.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Crumble.
What a great combo. Now my other character then can actually do damage also died. Now it's just healing.
Let's move out.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Fatigue is setting in.
Shifting
Hold the
sands
lines.
know not the mountain's permanence.
Turret, bring refuge! Allow me. About that.
Crumble.
Rest and rebuild. Let's move out.
Dust. to dust.
Whirling snow!
I will not be destroyed.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who... A blade embraces its duty as a jeweler.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Spicy!
Take flight!
My apologies! And the frying pan, it's...
Shine down!
Let's move out.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Nice and spicy!
There is no escape! The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
My apologies!
Into the frozen void!
And the frying pan, it's...
Detestable! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Nice and spicy! Whirling snow! Rest... Rebuild!
Take flight!
Let's move out.
Allow me!
Shine down!
Frying pan, it's... My apologies! Coming from Delante! Sometsu! Whirling snow! Nice and spicy!
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Hold the line! You're toast!
Not every
There is
wound
no
will
escape.
heal. Now you shall perish!
Allow me!
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Race you!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Hold the line!
Whirling snow! So rude!
Insolent.
My apologies! Kami Santorat! Sumetsu! Whirling snow! Oh,
Frost and rebuild! Nice and spicy!
Hold the line! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Who dares call me a witch? Not even ashes will remain!
It really hurt!
Come, put up a fight!
Allow me!
Nice and spicy!
Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion! Absurd!
My apologies!
About battle!
Embrace the ice!
Embrace the searing reckoning!
Now I'm really in a pickle!
I never asked for redemption. Never.
That one feels unusually easy. Of course, I've tried defeating her with my level 13 Kokomi, but it doesn't work since she heals slowly. Well, level 13. But defeating her was such an easy task compared to Ashdaha that it feels like Ashdaha should be the final boss. Like, you know what? You guys will check how long did I take to defeat those bosses. But keep in mind, Ashdaha does not have any cutscenes at all.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Not bad, not
Whirling
bad.
snow! Boba, get them!
Shine down!
Coming.
Rest and rebuild! Take flight! Much remains.
I really underestimate every single one of those bosses' damage output.
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Eat this!
Something else catch your eye?
There's no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Has your luck run?
Detached from the world. Help! Allow me! My apologies! Nice and spicy! Whirling snow! A brash maneuver! Rest and rebuild!
No use hiding
My
back there.
apologies!
All you do is run.
Your strength is praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine. So, don't you dare disappoint me. Foul legacy, the devouring deep!
Water! Take flight! Kami-san's art! Sumetsu! Rest and let's move out. Yeah! My apologies! Unthinkable! Allow me! Embrace the ice!
You're a cut above.
Alright, I've finished defeating 3 domain weekly bosses. So the conclusion is, don't ever underestimate your enemy's damage. It might be fatal. Of course, I've done the other world bosses here. I've done Dvalin level 90 with level 13 Kokomi and it works. And now I'll see you later.